Hey guys, it's your girl, Just Leave It To Me, on the channel where you can just leave it to me. And do I have a story time for y'all today? I'm gonna be telling you guys about probably the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. This story is about the time I spit up on my crush, and then to make matters worse, I peed on myself. How do you do that? Like how? How much more embarrassing do I get? So here's how the story went. So there was this guy I met, and he was just amazing. He was cute, charming, funny, genuine, personable, polite, super sweet. Ugh, just everything about him I loved. I had goo-goo eyes for him. We were hanging out and spending time together and just really vibing. Everything was perfect. So one day he hits me up after class and asks me if I want to go with him to go get some food. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, where do you want to go? And he's like, oh, Wendy's. And I'm like, I don't really want Wendy's right now. And he's like, oh, Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, I'm not really digging Chick-fil-A right now. And then he's like, oh, Cookout. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go to Cookout. Cool, great, whatever. So we're in the car, we're having a good old time, we're talking, and we're just laughing so much. We had this one insider joke that we will always tell, but for some reason on this day, it was extra funny. I was so weak. Both of us were laughing, but I was just over the top, right? So we get to Cookout, still cracking the jokes, we get our food, and we go back to my place. Now, here's the part where I messed up. When we first got into the house, I noticed that, you know, I need to pee right now. So in my mind, I'm like, Jessica, you have to go pee, like go pee. But I was super pressed to start eating and, you know, conversing with him that I just didn't go pee. When we sit down at the table, we're sitting and we're laughing, and even still, while I'm sitting and eating, the pee just kept tapping me on my shoulder. Not the pee. My bladder just kept tapping me on my shoulder saying, hey, I need to go. But I just kept avoiding it. Now, this is where everything happens. I said a joke. I sipped on my milkshake when I finished telling the joke, and when I tell my own jokes, I'm weak at my own joke. So whatever I said, I was already weak off of the strength of what I said myself. So anyways, I'm sipping my milkshake and I'm laughing to my own joke. Then he responds back to my joke with the insider joke that already has me weak regularly. But at this point, right now, I'm already weak off of everything. So when he said that, I lost it. The milkshake was in my mouth. At that point, I didn't know whether to swallow or to spit, because either way, I was gonna choke or die. So one thing led to the next, and I just spit the milkshake out on him. And then on top of that, I still try to swallow some of the milkshake, so that was choking me up. So I just started throwing up all over the place. So the milkshake was splattered on him. I was throwing up all over the place. And then my bladder, when it first told me to go and pee while I was at my door, I should have listened. I'm like crossing my legs as tight as I possibly can. At this point, my legs are aching because I'm crossing them so tight, because I just already know you're about to pee on yourself. So I'm crossing my legs super hard, but at the same time, I'm just so weak. And then I look up at him, and he has all the milkshake splattered on him, and his mouth is open, and that's when I just lost it. I could not hold the pee anymore, and I just peed all over myself. The pee just started dripping on the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm peeing. There's this like whole big mess of milkshake and pee on the floor, and I just run upstairs and grab a towel, run back downstairs and just start wiping it up. I look up at his face, and his mouth is just open. No laughter, no nothing, no smiles. Like, his mouth is just dropped, and I'm like, did this just really happen to me? I go back upstairs, changing myself and get in the shower for a little bit, and I come back down super slowly and just sit. And I'm just sitting on the couch next to him, and it's just like this awkward silence for a couple of minutes, and he's looking around and I'm looking around, and we're like, wow, like, did this just really happen? A couple minutes go by, and then like he looks at me and I'm looking at him, and we're looking at each other. I just scoot in and he scoots in. He puts his arm around me, and everything is just okay and back to normal. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus Christ, because I would not have taken you back for that. Thanks again for watching this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, I'll see you then.